I'm going to ask a kind of a strange question off the bat. When did this team start to believe again?
I think they always had confidence, but you have to do it on a game day to get it. I thought that the loss at Rutgers, there was a lot of positive, and everybody, I think, was disappointed we lost, but there was a lot of positives in that second half, and I think that really carried over to this week. Winning on the road is very hard, and to win on the road with some of those errors that were made there in the second half is even harder to do. But kids hung in. They got it done.
It can work the exact opposite. When you had 2 weeks off to contemplate a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously wanted to prove themselves.
Yeah. Well, they're a good group of kids. We worked hard on all the chemistry type things that you have to do to be a good football team, and they're not divided in the locker room ever, and that's what gives us a chance to always rally back from tough things that happen. Just like in the game, they rallied back from really some unbelievable things. It could real easily just go the other way and lose that game.
The fumble returns for touchdowns, were you beginning to wonder what
the
heck is going on?
I definitely was. Like I said, those things, I mean, I probably saw two things I've never seen in a game in 50 years. Taking the ball out of one of my runner's hands and running it in, and then a guy jumping into the end zone and taking the touchdown away. I've never seen those things happen.
Kind of like that second one, though, didn't you?
Yeah, that was good.
Glad they put that rule in.
Yeah. I didn't like it when they did it, but now I like it.
The offense, you talk about how well they came out and how that security blanket, how much that meant.
Well, I think that, the key is our quarterback. Our quarterback's a good football player, and he's really grown up, and he's competitive. He's really doing the things you got to do to win football games. And I felt bad that he threw the pick at the end there, but hey, those things happen. But he should have had. The other two passes he made, and the ball goes down to the half-yard line 2 times in a row. He should have had 2 more touchdown passes. He's a good, he's really coming on and growing up, and I think I'm excited for his future now. I'm happy for him because he's played in the same system 2 years in a row, and now he's getting some confidence.
As things got crazy there toward the end, was there anything you were trying to tell the guys, like, hey, just stay
I just
calm
said we ain't gonna lose this game, guys.
Yeah.
Somebody make a play here.
Obviously, you haven't had a chance to look at the film yet, but from what you saw from the sideline, what did you think of Chauncey Briggs stepping in on the left side and protecting Gilbert's blind side?
Well, we only gave up 1 sack against top defense. I was a little surprised that they changed to a 4-man front. Being 11th in the country, they changed some things on defense. At the same time, we did what we had to do to block, and Garrett pulled it down in spots and when we didn't block and ran the football. So from that standpoint, it was positive. I'll look at the film and hopefully he'll get better and better every week.
There was a stretch there from the middle of the third quarter maybe till early the fourth where Memphis was running the ball between the tackles a lot. Were you surprised they went to the run, and did you see that as throwing in the towel?
I think that they are a run football team, and that's kind of what they want to do. They make some plays. I was a little maybe surprised, but they're getting 7 or 8 yards, so I mean you can do that off of a quick throw just the same way. But I knew that they were going to come and try to do that, and I was just hoping that they would keep doing it and burn off some of the clock when we were at 34-3.
You may have used all your receivers, I'm not sure. Was that by design, or was it because guys were getting banged up?
No, I wanted to get Nate Halverson in the game because he's really done some good things in practice, and the only way you can kind of get them to grow up, the young kids, is get them in the game. Derek, we knew was okay. We wanted to spot play him, but at the same time, he wasn't ready to probably play the whole game. But that just getting in there and doing what he did today will help him for next week.